Well, holy moly, did we just see one of the greatest cards I've ever seen. Now, I wouldn't say it was better than Bare Knuckle FC's main event with the two final fights, but damn were they fucking close. Both the co-main and the main event. Let's start from the top. Let's start from the main card, the start of the main card. We had Krylov defeating OSP. OSP was able to secure a takedown, but by the time Krylov got back up, Nikita Krylov got back up, OSP looked completely gassed, and by that time, Krylov was able to dominate on the feet, get the fight to the ground, and then sink in a rear naked choke against a submission specialist in OSP. So that's how fight number one went. Then we got to fight number two, which was Jouban versus Dwight Grant, and this was one of the fights that did not foreshadow what we were going to get. It was one of the more boring fights. Grant showed the power advantage. Jouban pushed the pace more. He pushed forward more. By the decision, Grant got edged. I think it was 29-28. They gave it to Grant. Fair enough. I thought Grant won the fight. I thought he landed the more devastating shots, although Jouban didn't believe anything that I believed. Jouban flipped out after the result. But man, first off, you can't complain about a result if you let it go to the judges. I know you can, obviously, if you have a really good claim to it. But if it goes to the judges, you have to realize, man, I could have done more to finish the fight. And second, I thought Grant beat him. I didn't think it was that bad of a decision. I agreed with the decision. So there's no chance I thought it was anything bad. Nonetheless, Dwight Grant gets the decision win, improves to 10-2, and Jouban takes the loss. And then we get to the first surprise of my night. Now, I picked the fight. I picked the winner. I picked Khalil Rountree to defeat Eryk Anders. Now, I believe Rountree would have the power advantage, and that would be the difference. I knew that Eryk Anders likes to put on performances that show the fans a lot, so I knew he wasn't going to use the wrestling that he has. But nonetheless, Khalil Rountree showed some Muay Thai skills that are on the elite level. This was an amazing performance from him. Anders got completely dominated. For every round, he was dropped 4 times in the second round. And by the final bell, it was just kind of like, man, I can't believe Anders survived that. And just a testament to the toughness of Eryk, ya boy Anders. But nonetheless, Khalil Rountree, the biggest story from this fight. Where does he go next? He just got knocked out by Johnny Walker. Now he's defeated Eryk Anders in a fashion where it looks like he's just revitalized himself completely. We knew he had power. He knocked out one of the best kickboxers ever. But man, this guy just did a fucking work on Eryk Anders. And it was a great performance, a great fight, and a great statement for a light heavyweight. Slotted at the feature bout before the co-main event and the main event. Good for them. Good for Khalil Rountree. He's going to get some recognition now. I'm interested to see where he goes from here. Then we get to the best fights I've ever seen in my entire life. I think every fight delivered. Maybe not the Grant Jouban fight, but man. Next we get to Israel Adesanya, Kelvin Gastelum. First round, Gastelum wins the round. Lands a shot that puts Israel Adesanya backpedaling. He falls to a hand, gets back up. I wouldn't say that he shook him that badly, but he definitely hurt Adesanya. Second round, Adesanya comes out and hurts Gastelum. Adesanya, I saw a couple different things that he likes to do. Mainly, he throws a kick and then follows it with kind of a slapping punch. It was a decent shot. He hit him with a lot of those. He was playing a big counter-punching game. Now, a lot of the announcers were referencing the fact that, man, those punches are so close for Kelvin Gastelum landing them. But, man, Adesanya just, like the stealthy fighter, the slick stand-up fighter that he is, just slipped out of the way of a bunch of shots. And by the end of the fight, the third and the fourth round were extremely close. But by that fifth and final round, Israel Adesanya picked Gastelum apart. Gastelum got a takedown, and Adesanya was threatening submissions. Adesanya was going for submissions. He almost landed a triangle, but because both guys were so slippery, the fight got stood back up. Gastelum slipped out of it. And then Adesanya just pushed the pace and kept rocking Gastelum, kept making him fall back. Gastelum falls to Israel Adesanya, and Israel Adesanya announces the fact he deserves to be where he is. He deserves what he's got. Man, wow. Wow. Next. Wow again. We get Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier. We knew it was going to be a fight. We knew this was going to be a damn war. Paul, oh my God. I got to the end of Adesanya Gastelum and I was dead tired. But then we get Holloway, Poirier, and Poirier's power in those first 2 rounds was statement. He rocked Holloway like I've never seen Holloway be rocked before. made Holloway's legs shake. That's what was the indication for me. I've never seen Holloway's legs stiffen up like they did in those first 2 rounds against Poirier. 10-8 round for sure, I think the first one was. Then the third round, I probably would have given to Holloway. Holloway started to put it back on Poirier. Fourth round, I'd probably give to Dustin again. Dustin kept landing big shots the entire night. He lands his knee that gashes Holloway's eye. Crazy. And then we get to the fifth and final round where Holloway's pushing the pace. Poirier gets him against the fence and just holds out to a decision in which he deserved, by the way. I thought Poirier won the fight, and Poirier did. Poirier got the decision, and it lines up a fight. It lines up a matchup for me. Poirier, Khabib, Holloway, McGregor. Perfect for me. That is a perfect thing for me, man. What a fucking event. UFC fucking does it again with UFC 236. What a card. Holy moly. We streamed the whole, not the whole event, we streamed a companion to the whole event on our live channel, which is the link in the description below. If you guys enjoyed, smash that like button. If you guys picked what surprised you the most, what interests you the most going forward, leave that in the comment section below. And remember to subscribe to the biggest damn MMA gang on YouTube. That'll do it for your boy. Peace.